I'd use it myself, but we gotta experiment. Hey there, fellas. So yeah, today, as in right now, I'm still chilling in Moscow, our nation's capital city. Anyway, so today, we'll be doing... We've prepared a pretty ridiculous video for you guys, where we intend to do battle against grip. There's something we want to find out. Namely, how tires interact with unusual sorts of fluids. And so today... We're doing a collab with this guy, fellas. Zekich is here. Hey man, I bring much soap.
What up, Gene? You made it, good job.
I've brought some soap to make our experiment less painful.
Yep.
Here's the point of the experiment.
You might ask why we need the soap.
Today we'll be looking into what sort of harm soap can do to this badass-looking race car. You're rocking 400 horsepower, am I correct, Gene? 400, yep. 400, okay. Plus we've got some goo right here. Right, so here's the plan. Actually, it's not too complicated, but it is quite curious. We'll put a wooden platform on the ground, then we unload all of this here goo right on top of it, and then we try launching the car as hard as possible, and see what happens. What are your thoughts, dude? Is it gonna move? Or do you think the liquid will prevent the car from moving? I reckon it'll take maybe a day for it to find its way off the platform. So I'm gonna say yes. We can guess all we want, but the right thing to do would be to pour some soap and let her rip. Let's do this. 400 horsepower Mark II versus soap. Translation and voiceover by BMI Russian.
Alright guys, we're looking pretty good.
We've prepared a platform here with Zekich, and he's brought his own car with him. Those of you who watch his channel know this car. For those who don't, check it out. We'll put some links down in the description. This is actually a project car of his. Gene is making his own series of videos. Car of No Return.
Yep, car of no return. Oh man, even just the way that sounds.
Car of No Return, man. Tell us a bit about it. In this series of videos, I assumed the role of a regular dude who's broke. I started my way up from a rusted out old Lada, and now I have a Mark II. I've got my own shop where I make body kits, got my own team. So yeah, we're moving up in the world. Real life is what I'm showing. It's actually quite interesting. I highly recommend you watch it. Anyway, back to our experiments. Yeah, sure. Here's what we have in mind. Okay, since we came here to figure out how this here liquid affects tire grip, albeit not on the road but on plywood. We are using plywood. Anyway, here's what we're doing. Gene will launch the car off the line, and given it's his car, he can do it himself. I don't want to break anything, which is something I'm known to do. You won't break the car. The platform, though. Yeah, we really shouldn't break the platform. Okay, let's do this on dry plywood first. Then we apply some of that stuff. Let's call it anti-grip. Yeah. And then we do a launch on some anti-grip. Let's do this. Go for it, Gene. You ready? Excellent! That was brilliant. Not bad. Damn it. I didn't expect the thing to launch that frickin' hard. Okay, guys, we're ready. Everything's looking good. Gene asked me to get behind the wheel. Since the sheets did fly out from underneath the wheels, he wants me to follow suit. Anyway, we'll see how this works out. Alright, let's give it a try. Awesome, look at that.
You'll never get the soak.
Alright, let her rip. Yeah. It is worth noting that these sheets have a rough texture to them, and apparently the dishwashing liquid wasn't able to fill every crevice. The wood doesn't have enough time to absorb everything, so the wheels do have a bit of grip. We tried launching in first and second, and now I'm gonna try third gear and see what happens. I reckon this will be pretty cool. I'm gonna enjoy this. This is going pretty well. Is that smoke coming from the rubber? No? Aw, man, what a shame. The car was actually quite happy launching from third gear. I reckon we try fourth. Didn't work in fourth gear. And now we come to the best part. This is a lot of race car. Now we see... What's the deal with this thing? Oh, it's stuck. There you go. This car is stuck. Let's do this. Did you launch in first gear? It looked like second. Now we try it in third. I didn't launch myself out of here right away. I did slow down a bit. I've tried first, second, third, and even fourth gear. Now it's Gene's turn. We decided we'd try doing the same thing. He's gonna start by accelerating, I think, from second gear. Then he's gonna be running over this here's snot. After that, he'll hop off onto the tarmac. And after that, we'll ask him about his impressions. As in, did the car grip or not? Anyway, he'll give it a try. And we'll ask for his thoughts. Let's do this. Okay, now we ask him what he thinks, as in how everything went. But we'll let him have his fun first. So, Gene, what did you feel the moment when you hopped off the plywood? Oh, the plywood? How did the car do? It was okay for the first, like, 10-15 meters. You mean it had no grip? I'm assuming the tires probably spun for a while. And then they cleaned themselves off, and suddenly they found some grip. When neither you nor the motor expected it. Yeah, but when you're on the fluid, it's like the same thing as driving on ice. On summer tires. It just spins the tires helplessly. The road is a bit slanted. You might have noticed that the car started veering to the left ever so slightly. And you're like, there should be a board here to stop it somewhere. Only it's already broken off. At least it didn't fall apart, which means that we've lost all grip. Yeah, exactly. At first we did have some grip. That's why all the boards were like... Okay, so we've got a Land Cruiser on the starting line. You ready, Gene? Yes, sir. You got all the systems on? Actually, I switched them off. Oh, so you turned them off? Yeah, I switched off the ESP and everything. You did the right thing. So basically, it's like a primitive off-roader. With no electronic systems, the wheels are the only thing keeping you moving. Right, let's do this. Go. It wasn't feeling it. Nope. This car, it's pretty damn smart. So it isn't gonna give us a chance to stop. It ain't happening. Nah, man, this thing doesn't care what terrain it's driving on, be it soap or ice. It just couldn't care less. It just picks up and goes. I mean, it's a Land Cruiser. What else did you expect? Anyway, fellas, we did our very best to... basically to utterly ruin the grip of the tires. What do you think, Gene? Were we successful? Yeah, this experiment went fine. I gotta agree with you there. Especially when it got into the tub. You're banging against the rev limiter in 4th gear. The wheels are spinning. And you got soap splashing all over the place. And a bunch of foam. Meanwhile, the car is stuck in its tracks. Good stuff, man. I take it dishwashing fluid defeated your 400 horsepower Mark II. It sure did. It didn't phase the Land Cruiser, though. It's a heavy thing, it's all-wheel drive, and it's underpowered. I wouldn't say it's underpowered. Well, if it had 700 horsepower, something would have happened. I don't think you could switch the systems off completely. Anyway, guys, we had a great time. And the experiment was pretty awesome. I'm Vlad, this is Gene Dubrovsky. Subscribe to his channel, and to our channel, of course. Leave some comments and suggestions. Don't forget to hit that like button. See you later.
Warning.